right, there we go. Cool. TJ. Okay, so we are playing some DK64 today. I actually, yeah. So what ended up happening last night? I actually lifted some weights, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. And I wake up, and it's like 7 a.m. Like I genuinely don't remember, like what was going on because I don't remember when I went to bed. I want to say it was like around 10 or so. I don't know. I've just completely lost the track of time. I mean, I went ahead and produced a DSP video, and I'm just like, I feel great right now. So I just woke up, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's get back to streaming. I did wake up to one of my videos getting removed, though. It was one of the Ethan Ralph ones, unfortunately. So going forward, we're gonna have to like be a little bit more careful about that. I actually just had a conversation with Alyssa about that because she was like, because I knew it would be a problem, and then she reached out to me and she's like, yeah, it's that is gonna be a problem, bro. She was really nice about it. She offered to help me, and I kind of declined. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Like, I knew it was going to be a problem. I just chose to, like... I mean, I was already taking steps to, like, to move away from the Ethan Ralph stuff. Because, like, yeah, he's just so raunchy. You can't re-upload that to YouTube. Is, like, the problem. So I was already, like, censoring some of it. But, like, yeah, I overlooked something. And that's... yeah, I'm just going to avoid it going forward, I think. It's unfortunate, but... I mean, those were, like, the second highest performing, like, Kino Casino clips. Not the highest performing, so, like... yeah, we're definitely gonna have to, like, find something else, honestly, because, like... I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's kind of stressful having to deal with stuff like those. For sure. I was worried this would be a problem, but... oh, well, we'll deal with it. Like, it's, we gotta learn, we gotta adapt. We gotta grow and change and evolve. It's not a big deal. Oh, come on, really? He actually just calls him by his first name. Crazy. Donkey. Yeah, it's interesting. You don't usually see his first name like that. It's always like DK or like Donkey Kong. It's just... yeah, I was thinking that, like, I kind of want to go back and play some more Final Fantasy VII-R. But, like, yeah, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. I don't know. I just rage quit the game already. I just hated it. I would really like to finish them, but, like, just for the novelty of it. But, like, I don't know, man. I think I am done. We'll probably get Final Fantasy XIV when that comes out, but I don't see myself playing Square Enix games going forward. Yeah, I put out a DSP video today. I'm not sure how that's going to do. A lot of my commentary videos have been doing really, really well, actually. The Arlo one's been doing pretty consistent numbers. So I think if I can get to like a pretty reasonable rep metric, I should be good. And of course I'm working on the Star Fox Command script right now. Yeah, this is such a confusing level layout. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, and like there are weird things like this. Like the weird ways they hide like the barrels in this stage are just unbelievable. I've never finished Final Fantasy. I would actually love it if they remake. I think 8 might actually turn out better than the base game if they remake 8. Like if they gave 8 like a full remake, like I feel like they could really fix a lot of the problems with it and like fix the pacing and like I don't know. I don't like how it starts in a school and then it just doesn't feel like a school story. You know, it's just weird in that sense, like how I really think they should have like treated it like an actual academy plot or something. I don't know. It's like they have the potential for something interesting and they just don't do anything with it. Yeah, I had to go back and play Star Fox Command again. Cause yeah, I actually beat like the game on a first playthrough a while back. Eaten all of my friends. This game is weirdly dark. Yeah, I did everything in it too back in the day, but I've never gone back to it. Like that was actually kind of my problem with it when I was like when I went back to it like last year. I did like the I did a run through the Wii U version. I wasn't sure like is it do you have to like do every single path or can you just kind of like stop whenever? Like I hadn't like decided on that. Because I think the other paths are definitely better than the first one, but when are we gonna see the coconut gun again? What a fucking dork. This guy keeps making weird demands of you.
Oh, banana.
The new Spyro. I have no interest in it. I don't have any faith in the brand or in Toys for Bob. I like Spyro, so I'd like to see it do well and like be good. I mean, it is coming to Switch too. I have no reason to like not want it to do well, but like I don't think it will be. I just have no faith in Toys for Bob or Activision or anything. I'd like Sonic to. I'd like Spyro to be bigger than Sonic, but like I just don't. I don't really see that happening. Like I don't know, it really felt like to me that like Spyro could have been like huge if they just kept growing the brand. Because like their explanation as to why they sold it initially was this like, oh yeah, we can't do anything with the character, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Just do what you did with Spyro 3, like keep this standard character like layout, but like also just expand it with different gameplay styles and different characters. Like it never made any sense to me, honestly. Um, 6 figures. Like pretty much every YouTuber ever. Wow. Yeah, so Chris is like loaded now, huh? I mean, it's really not hard to make money off YouTube online if like people know who you are. Is it just off of Sonichu medallions or is it like on streams or something? Because he gets pretty good numbers whenever he streams. Yeah, I would not be surprised if Chris makes more than like Josh Moon. Um, that does not surprise me at all. Conquer, yeah, I don't like Conquer. Yeah, it's kind of a complex thing for me because I think Conquer's humor doesn't work. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's a good game. I think it works better when it's being emotional. Actually, I look back on like the emotional side of it pretty fondly, but I do tend to think of Conquer as being one of the weaker Rareware games. Um, like it's way worse than this for sure. It's way worse than Kazooie. Like I feel as if it just doesn't really do a good job of just as an actual game, really. Like cards, yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a novelty item for people. Like Christian is like the locale, so like that makes perfect sense to me. I mean, this is the end result of like people endlessly like torturing him. Like, I hate to defend Chris in any meaningful capacity because like he really is a piece of shit. But like at the same time, I do think it needs to be said that like he really was fucked with by like the internet at large, and they kind of they did turn him into a victim to a certain extent. I don't know, like how capable is he of like self awareness? Like how sane is he really? Like, cause I don't know. I feel like his problems might at this point might extend beyond autism because like I'm autistic myself and like it just feels like most people wouldn't develop the way he did. I don't know if it's like genuine mental illness or I wonder if it's like genetics or like whatever. I don't know. I just really I never liked the idea of like harassing this guy because the Final Fantasy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They set that up. Yeah, I was actually gonna make a conspiracy video about this. I haven't gotten around to it, but like, I really think Max Dude was told ahead of time about the Tifa thing, like years in advance, because he was always like glazing this idea that like, oh, Tifa, she'd be like the dream character of any fighting game. Like, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? You fucking retard. Like, it's like Tifa's not that big of a deal. It seemed like a weird, like hyper specific thing. I thought he just had a fetish for the character, but like in hindsight, I really don't think so. It felt like a marketing tactic to me, honestly, that like he was deliberately trying to set this up. But I think they got mogged by Yujiro. Like I think Yujiro Hanma is a bigger deal than Tifa because Baki's actually relevant and like Yujiro's actually a meme. So like I feel like that's a way bigger deal than fucking Tifa. Like I don't. The thing about Tifa, she's not known to be like a martial artist. Like, yeah, she is a martial artist in Final Fantasy VII, but that's not like what she's famous for. She's famous for being a waifu, right? So like having her in Street Fighter 6, it does nothing for me, and that's very surprising because I was actually on board with the idea, like, of her being in a fighting game. I thought that was like a really interesting concept, but like, seeing it actually play out and like seeing how like, yeah, I think this was like just a forced thing, honestly. An insider, yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I mean, I thought that for a while, like, because like he doesn't feel like someone who's like the way I see it is that like this isn't something that like people would have like predicted coming like ahead of time. Like when you look at the Yujiro thing, like it kind of came out of nowhere, right? And it was like a lot more hype. I was way more hyped for Yujiro at Tekken 8 than I was for Tifa, and I don't even like Baki or Tekken that much. So like, yeah, the thing about the Tifa thing, I think they just like, I think they hyped it up too much. I think they like leaked it ahead of time to try and like create the illusion that it was like some big thing, and now it happened, and like now nobody gives a shit. Like, does anyone care? Like, I just like I don't even care about like I don't even care to play the Final Fantasy VII remakes anymore. Tifa would have been better. Tekken, yeah, and you could like dress her up however you wanted. Yeah.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, like I heard that was like going to be a thing that like the reason she's not in Tekken is because they didn't want her like wearing different outfits. And I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about? I don't know. Yeah, Final Fantasy Street Fighter 6 Season 4 seems like it seems like a completely different it feels like a huge step down from 2 or 3. I was like really surprised because like I loved Season 3. I was really surprised how into it I got like about halfway through because I wasn't really like following it until like Sagat came out. Actually, no, I think it was like yeah until Sea Viper came out, I think, and then I just got like really fired up. Like, wait a minute, like Ingrid's coming. That was a big deal for me, and of course I ended up really liking Alex too. But like I look at these new characters and I'm just like, who the hell are these people? Nintendo announced a new. Did it happen? Has it happened? I haven't seen anybody do it. Has it happened? Has that been confirmed? Yeah, so whoever predicted, yeah, so we had someone last night say it was Nintendo Direct is scheduled for tomorrow at 7. Okay. Yeah. I just got done recording my DSP video where like he said that there was nothing coming out for it. So yeah, fuck Phil. But like, yeah, whoever said it was coming out on Tuesday at Deserve the Medal, that was a good call. I was saying Thursday initially, but yeah, Tuesday did make sense the more I thought about it. So yeah, Tuesday was a good call. I don't know. I just really hate like, coming out and saying like, oh yeah, I think a Nintendo Direct is going to be announced tomorrow. It's just like, I was just like, that just seems like really shitty of me. I made fun of Nintendo Land today. If you haven't seen that Nintendo Land short I made, please do it. But yeah, man, imagine how mad Nintendo Land's going to be if they don't reveal 3D Mario. Because that was actually something I wanted to do in the video, but it didn't make any sense. Is that like I wanted the Direct to be announced, but then I wanted it like the twist to be that there was no 3D Mario. But it just didn't make any sense for me to do that. Ocarina of Time remake? I hope not, but we'll see. I didn't want a Star Fox remake ever. I mean, like, right now, the cope among, like, the Dark Side Phils of the world is that, like, the only game that's coming up that looks good is the Star Fox remake. So they're doing that thing where they're just like, oh, yeah, Nintendo's relying more on remakes instead of new games. Like, I don't want to see any more remakes until we get, like, a handful of more, like, original titles. This is kind of my mindset on it. Like, I don't know. I don't think we need 2 major remakes of N64 games in, like, a year, honestly. Like, I don't know. I just don't really see the point of it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
But yeah, we'll have to like wake up early tomorrow morning and
Welcome
like
to bonus stage.
and watch the stream. It's at like 7 a.m. Pacific, so I think that's 10 my time. So yeah, I'll be able to sleep in, but everyone else is gonna have to get up early. I'm so glad I don't live in California. I don't live in that shithole.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I don't have to get up early for Nintendo Directs. I got up earlier than that today, honestly. Yeah, so we'll probably do like an early morning stream, gameplay, wait for it to go live, and then we'll spend the rest of the day like talking about like people coping and all that. Ah, shit! I might have to stay up late because of Kino Casino. Shit. Okay, this is gonna be a nightmare. Fuck. Well, I need to shift over to like my own original content anyway. Like, I need the views I'm getting now, but just for like my own original content. And I'm getting there, but like I don't know. I don't know. This is like the thing I'm frustrated about. Is that like I'm so reliant on like Kino Casino for like rapid sub growth and views, and they seem to like my general content. I've seen a lot of people in my comment section like say they like my my general content, that they discovered me because of Kino. So like it seems to be working out for me. Like we have a lot of audience overlap, and we talk a lot about the same people. So Tears, I think Tears is one of the best Zelda games ever made. Actually, I think Tears is like phenomenal. I love Tears. Now I love Breath of the Wild, but I think Breath of the Wild was like a technical showcase, and the concept wasn't as well fleshed out. I think Tears of the Kingdom is actually a way better game. I think the boss fights are better. I think the general mechanics are better. I think the dungeons are way better in particular. Yeah, people say that like Tears doesn't have good dungeons, but like it does. You can argue they're not as good as like classic Zelda dungeons, but I really don't think that's true, honestly. I playing Ocarina again, it really does feel like the traditional model. Like, okay, so traditionally, like all you would have to do to win in a Zelda dungeon is just wander around, find keys, and beat enemies in every single room. That's it. You know, like I feel like the new ones have more complexity to them. Yeah, like I think they needed to do more with the underground for sure. The sky was fine. But yeah, for me personally, like I feel like there needed to be like more in the underground. Like I remember when I was first playing it, and I had this like impression that like to beat the game you would have to like find Ganon in like the underground somewhere, that he had like some fortress somewhere, and you would have to like explore it and like find it, and it's like completely uncharted, and it would take like dozens of hours. I had that idea, and it just turns out he's under Hyrule Castle the entire time. I was kind of disappointed by that. Again, it's like I, I Zelda games just aren't made for people at my skill level. Is just the problem that I'm having now. Because I love the games, I always will, but like I do have to like go into them under this like assumption that like I'm not going to particularly struggle with them.
Bonus stage.
because I just know everything about them, and they're just like. I never understood this as a concept. So you just shoot all 6 of them. Every time they poke up, just shoot them again. Hey, look. When Nintendo won, Nintendo beat PlayStation and Xbox by doing absolutely nothing. Okay? Like, they've already won, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I mean, they've already had, like, lots of major announcements. Like, Elden Ring got their release date on Switch 2. We got, like, Animalith. There's been, like, some, like, minor third-party releases that have been confirmed. What the hell is this? I forgot that balloon. Okay, sure. Yeah, I can't imagine that Nintendo Direct's going to be worse than what we see. I don't know. I didn't watch the Xbox showcase, and I probably should have. But yeah, I really don't think it's going to be possible for like Nintendo to struggle to not compete or whatever. Like that just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I'm already pretty happy with like the release schedule for the Switch 2. So like I wasn't really aching for a direct, honestly. Like you know that like I'm playing so many games now that like I don't really have any desire for like new ones, especially if it's gonna be like low budget slop. Like, cause that's something that like I've noticed over the past like year since the generation started is that I'm just not really buying like budget games anymore or like indie games. Like I just don't want to support like games like that. You know what I mean? It's like I'd rather just play good games. Even normies didn't like. I was surprised at how many like. It feels like normies are just moving past the PlayStation zeitgeist. Because like I remember when the same exact thing was made with like, Heavenly Blade or whatever back in the no, that was an Xbox game, wasn't it? Well, like yeah, back in the day they would do like the same exact kind of showcases and then get glazed for it. I watched that showcase and I was just like, oh yeah, it's the same PlayStation Direct I've always seen, but like no, like normies have gotten to the point where they're saying the same thing I was saying like 10 years ago. Cause like they're saying like they have the same problem with it that I did, where like there's not enough gameplay. All the games look the same. They're all like overly reliant on licenses. There's too many female leads. Like people are like actually, making things. It's interesting because we grew up in that period where like the female lead thing was kind of laughed at. But now it's like pretty mainstream. Like there are like a handful of people who like will still try and like shill for it, but like overwhelmingly, I think people are like they're not happy with Laufey. Like I think streamers are like shilling for it, but like by and large, like people are just not happy for it. At the very least, I think we can expect it to pull less numbers than God of War 1 or 2. Like how much of an audience is there for this really, Yeah, it's interesting how Bayonetta just did a way better job at it. Like if you're gonna make a game about like Laufey, like just have it be like another God of War game, right? Like have Kratos there. Like I don't know. There's a reason people didn't like it. Oh, this always confused me. This pissed me the fuck off. Why do I have to go around? Like, I fall for this every single time. Like, it's just... I love nanny, 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 nanny. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I'm not a fan of coming up here as Chunky. He's just not great at platforming stuff. Like I like Diddy or Tiny for this usually. Can't believe Chunky Kong of all people is in the Mario movie. Like Diddy and Dixie, I can kind of buy. Dixie was kind of a stretch, but like sucks that she doesn't have a line. I think that was kind of disappointing that she doesn't actually talk. But yeah, like you just know people are going to be seething after Nintendo Direct because like I think this is going to be the end of the cope that like nothing is coming to Switch 2 because I remember like DSP tried to do this thing like oh we don't know when Duskbloods is coming out and I'm just like you fucking retard like they're gonna put out a new one like they're gonna put out a direct like it's just, I don't know. Imagine how much people are gonna seethe if like they announce it and it's like oh yeah it's coming out September, like I could see it being an October game actually, but yeah, people are not going to be happy if it launches in October. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel like Funky Forest is too big. Like I really feel like I really struggle like navigating. Like there's just way too much going on. There's the day night cycle, which kind of doubles the size of it because you can't go everywhere. And that weird like particle effect just drives me nuts. Yeah, this is kind of a clever puzzle. Weird how crazy like how much their faces align. And I love Chunky. I hope he appears in a game again. Oh shit! Wait, hang on. Donkey Kong. Yeah, I took a nap, and then like when I woke up, it was morning. So I guess we're gonna be doing like early night streams again, early morning streams again. We'll see. I didn't stream very much last night. I streamed like 2 hours, took a break, streamed another 2 hours. Tried to weightlift, and then I ended up like passing out, and then it was like morning, and I was just like, really? Yeah, so there's like 2 doors up here. Oh, this is where that was the worst place. Got any predictions? I did a top 10 games I'd like to see list. I'd say a couple of those are pretty likely. I had some like unlikely picks in there too. Like I remember I recommended Sin and Punishment, like, and that's just not gonna happen. But yeah, I think a lot of the other games I requested might come. Like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is definitely one I'd like to see. But I don't really see that happening. It just feels extraordinarily unlikely. Yeah, and like I'd like to see Nintendogs, but like, are they really gonna put that out like immediately after Tamagotchi? Like I don't know. Maybe if it's like a Switch 2 exclusive. I don't know. I mean, they did Air Riders right after Mario Kart World, so that might be something they do now. But yeah, I don't know. Do we know how long it is? I don't think they gave a confirmation. We might see the Zelda movie trailer actually, because that wrapped up filming, right? Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, it's based on the colors. Okay, so yellow. Yeah, a lot of these challenges are kind of simplistic, but they work because like you have to find them to begin with, and then you have to do like other challenges.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Too easy. I'd like to go to Snide's HQ. I think we have like quite a few blueprints to turn in. Yeah, if you get like 3 blueprints like per Kong, that's like 15 right there. Uh okay, there's definitely things. Yeah, I feel like it's really easy to lose track of what you've done in this game. I feel like at a certain point you kind of have to go through a process of elimination to figure out what you haven't done. Okay, hang on. How about DK Portal? Yeah, so this is the game they reveal right before the Nintendo Direct. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I mean, like I had felt like they should have released this before Bonanza came out, but I guess waiting a year or so makes a lot of sense because they didn't want to distract people from Bonanza, or I don't know. I don't know if that's something they're worried about. I wonder if like my exhaustion problems are because I'm just not sleeping enough. Because like I've been trying to nap a little bit more, and I'm just like, you know what? It's been working out for me. Yeah, so I basically just get out of bed, work until I pass out, and then go back. It seems to be working for me. Mm. I feel like this area would have been a lot more interesting if they just went all in on the haunted forest idea. Like having the day-night cycle, I feel like it just doesn't add a whole lot to it. Like it's really weird for compared to the rest of the game because like pretty much everywhere else outside of uh like jungle japes are pretty dark areas in general. They have like really bleak tones. Yeah, like it's weird. This game feels more similar to like DKC 2 in tone than anything. Even though like at a surface level it kind of reminds me of DKC 1 with like the cartoony vibe. But no, like the environments are very DKC 2-ish. Where's Dixie Kong in this game is what I want to know. Like, did he didn't like hit her up? Hey girl, we're going on an adventure. Like, I don't get it. Like, I remember there was like speculation back in the day that they had like broken up in between games. Like, I remember people speculating that he was with like Tiny now. I'm just like, I'm just like, come on, man. DK.
Hey.
I want to play Twilight Princess. Okay. What? Hey, what? Okay, yeah, there has to be a specific order. I don't see it written down anywhere. And the code's probably somewhere else in the stage.
Hey.
As I recall, I believe when I did this, I just kept guessing until I got it right. I don't remember ever learning where the code was. Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for this stage because like it's the one I got filtered on. I don't think it's the best one. Yeah, it's weird because I barely remember the castle or hideout helm. Yeah, I don't remember the last three worlds at all. I don't remember Crystal Caves. I don't remember Hideout Helm or Creepy Castle. And like the reason for that is because like I just haven't really played those stages as much. Because I would play like the first five worlds like endlessly growing up, but I could never get past this one. So, and I think even when I did beat it, I think I couldn't like. It's the water wheel, right? Why wasn't it rolling already? I don't get it. There we go. Okay. I remember really struggling with this spider fight. Is it the one here? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, the spider fight pissed me off. Like I really could not do it like at all growing up. Wait, how do you get tiny in here? It's probably on the other side of the building. Okay. Well, here I am, like yawning again. Yeah, so I can't play games for any length of time without getting tired. I don't know what it is. Like lately, I just end the stream and just go do something else. But like, I don't know. I a part of me feels like that's not fair to like the viewers, but like I don't know. I'm having fatigue problems, and I'm like doing a whole lot of other things. So I don't know. And plus, I'm not like super into like gaming right now, anyway. So. Ugh.
Oh, banana. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even have that many like of the blueprints. It feels like. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, banana. Oh, banana.
Okay, 93. Well, we're very close to the end, or at least halfway through. And does the game get easier as you get through? Because like you have more abilities and you have like I don't know, you don't have to pass up on anything. Like there were times early on where I got roadblocked by not having the right character or ability, and I think that stops being an issue after
Banana.
Crystal Caves.
Oh, banana.
Okay, 95. I don't think we're gonna get quite to the halfway point. Oh. I want to play DK64. It's one of my favorite games ever. Oh.
banana.
I should go lie down. I've only been playing for an hour though. I don't understand why I'm constantly tired. Okay.
Hey.
How can how does the snide thing work? Okay, so if you don't know, depending on the amount of blueprints you have, it changes the amount of time you have left to clear like hideout helm and like shut down the weapon. So that means like the lower you go, the less time you have. So I'm curious if it like at a certain point if it's just straight up impossible to do it. Like I'm curious what like low percent runs like that look like. Remake tomorrow? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I really don't think we're gonna see like a major remake because like Star Fox is the major remake for this quarter. So like I don't see them having another one. A treehouse tomorrow as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see what they do with that. Diddy party. Let's go get Diddy. Okay. Tiny's a girl. Tiny Kong. Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Wait, the water wheel stopped. Does it only run for a little while? Well, okay, what does running the water wheel do? Is it still going or no? It stopped. That's odd, but okay. Yeah, we're probably that is actually a good point. They're probably gonna announce a release date for Fire Emblem. I don't think it'll be in July, but like I imagine it'll be in August. I don't know, that would be crazy if we got it in July. Like if we got it in July, that would be like 4 Switch 2 games in like a month. I really don't think it's going to be July though. I think we have a packed schedule. I think it's going to be October, August, or September. Yeah, I believe Three Houses came out in September. So. What? Oh, is this the one that only opens at night? Yeah, that drives me nuts. I hate the whole day night system. It doesn't. It just needlessly confuses you. Ooh. Yeah. Should we go see if we can fight the boss? We still haven't gone anywhere at night. But... 300. What do I even have? 35, 35, 25. Yeah, we don't have enough. Yeah, Chunky and Donkey Kong have plenty of bananas, but yeah, we don't. We don't have enough for the other three. So. And not quite enough. We're probably like halfway there. I don't know. Let's make it night. So I think this is the keynote thing about Funky Forest, is that you explore it during the day, and it's not like remotely clear what the gimmick is. But yeah, when you figure it out, it's pretty badass. Yeah, I feel like this is something that's easily overlooked. I don't remember if I came up here straight away and figured this out. But yeah, the fact is, you can change it from day to night. And yeah, nighttime Funky Forest is like haunted. So it really gives you this like way different vibe. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so the direct is about 23 hours away. Right. Well, we'll have to rest up. I might not sleep tonight. Actually, I might have to stay up like because I've been staying up till 5 to do the Kino Casino streams. I think I'm gonna take a nap before they go live tonight. I mean, assuming they are going live tonight. I think they said they were going to, but you still don't have the banana medals? That really surprises me. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, like once Star Fox comes out, we're gonna be like loaded with games. I mean, honestly, I kind of am now. Like again, I'm. This came out like a couple of days ago on the 4th, and I put like 10 hours into it. That's plenty of time, honestly. Like it's probably gonna be like a 20-hour playthrough. Hang on. Oh, this is the wrong area. Where's the 5 one? Oh, it's on the outside, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes you lose track of where the warps are. I don't tend to use the warps very much outside of like the DK Isles. Like I don't trust them. And why don't they work like Banjo-Kazooie where you can like choose where you want to go? Yeah, I wonder why they did that. Why they structured them differently. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's some things you can't do in this stage until you get like the Lanky Kong barrel, which we still don't have, by the way, which is crazy. Yeah, you don't get the Lanky Kong barrel yet. You don't get the tiny pad. Oh, this always confused me. I knew there was something up here, but Kamikaze Kremlins. And Chunky, I think, is the best for these sections just because, like, he can actually take hits. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're done for now. We might play something else for a bit. Maybe some Street Fighter. Yeah, I mean, I imagine they're just gonna focus on like um games for the second half of the year. I don't see us. I don't see them giving us anything for like 2027 yet. Yeah, I've never noticed how much better Chunky is for these sections because, like, yeah, he really can. He really does like wail on enemies a bit better. It's not really noticeable because like there aren't that many enemies that are tougher, but like yeah, these bodyguard guys are. But yeah, you can combo. Yeah, the actual fighting in this game is way better than Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, that's one of the things about Banjo that's really weird and really dates it is that like the actual like fighting is just weirdly primitive. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break and play some Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the game. But for now, we're going to play some Street Fighter. Yeah, I put 130 hours into Street Fighter. Like, how long does it take to typically get to master? I mean, I get that I've never played Street Fighter before competitively. It took me a while to get the hang of it. I don't know. Now that I have the essentials down, I can't imagine getting to master is going to be nearly this hard, especially when like I'm playing Incrid and I immediately get gifted platinum. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on the script
Street
later
Fighter
today for sure.
6. That's local, online, ready to match.
Wait, what? Wait, what? That is a fucking.
What?
Round 1.
That is a chocolate lab. He's supposed to be a Great Dane. Like what? They cast Scooby Doo in like the new live action version of it, and like Scooby's a fucking lab. Like what? Like he's not a fucking lab. Well, to be fair, I've never seen like a Great Dane with his color scheme. I was so put off by that. I get my ass kicked.
Round 2. Fight.
Will we ever see an Aki with a haircut that isn't complete garbage? That might be the single worst haircut I've ever seen in my life. That's like worse than like the broccoli hair. Okay, it's not that bad. I don't know why Zoomers like are so obsessed with the broccoli look. It's like you look ridiculous.
Aki wins.
Yeah, I think I'm too tired.
Round 1.
Yeah, that's why I lost. It's because I'm tired. It has nothing to do with my skill level. Ah!
two,
Ugh.
fight.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do one more, and if we don't immediately have a turnaround, we're gonna stop because that was embarrassing. That was not a good performance. How the hell did I turn that around?
Fight. Round. Fight.
Like it's always weird whenever I get stomped like that. I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna win, and then all of a sudden, like it happens. I don't know. I guess she just let me win. She's way better than me, so I don't.
Such a lovely day.
How the hell did I do that?
Judy.
How the hell did I do that? I'm genuinely confused. That's like the opposite of like I'm just like, what the hell was that? Okay. Yeah, she's pissed. You could tell. Like, yeah, I guess at diamond rank, even if you're like way better than someone, you know, you're dealing with someone who knows the game enough to like turn situations like that around. Yeah, okay. Maybe she's one of those players. Cause like I always tend to get overwhelmed by like the combos some people know. But then like, you know, when you start breaking them, you start like realizing that like oops. Ah shit, is it crashing on me? You start breaking the combos and you start realizing that like that's all they're really good at. Like honestly, it's one of the reasons why I don't like practice a ton of combos because like you're much better off studying character matchups and like figuring out how you tackle like how you personally tackle independent characters. Yeah, yeah, I started stomping her. Like that was really weird.
Judy wins.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, yeah, we're playing online. What happened with that one? I really thought that I was like doomed there, like, but I ended up winning the set. She stomped me that first match. Like, stomped me. Uh,
Let us begin.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
yeah, yeah, I should have gotten wrecked by that. I want to play some games. Let's get.
Round two. Fight. Not good enough.
Woke as fuck. Yeah, is Persona 6 woke? Do we have any idea yet? He got me that one. Sure you can.
Ryu wins.
Whoops. Did I screw that up? I want to do that.
Man.
You want to keep fighting me for some reason?
Here comes a new challenger.
Nowhere to run.
Round one. Fight.
Everyone else is like, I don't understand why everyone else is like so good. Yeah, so she's a 1-star diamond. Okay. Yeah, I mean like yeah, Metaphor is yeah, Metaphor was extraordinarily woke, but I don't know if that was going to be like the standard going forward for everything, or if it was just going to be like a Metaphor exclusive thing. I don't know, because like fucking with Persona is like the easiest way to get people to realize there's something up. I'm just embarrassing myself. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. Really hate to do it because I haven't been streaming that long, but like, yeah, I can't even like stream for a couple of hours without getting worn out. So